Welcome back. It's time for an AM House Call, stories about your health. And every year, come October, millions of Americans wear pink ribbons and bracelets. They purchase products that display them, showing that they support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Our next guest, though, believes that perhaps this has outlived its usefulness, that we need to move beyond awareness and focus on the causes. Dr. Susan Love just published a new edition of Dr. Susan Love's Breast Book, and she joins me this morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
So you're sort of dipping your toe in some controversial territory by saying, wait a minute, you know, the race for the cure, the pink ribbons that we've seen everywhere, hasn't that done a great deal to advance breast cancer research and hopefully a cure?
It certainly made everybody aware of breast cancer, and it's raised a lot of money for breast cancer research. But I think that we're aware now. For 25 years, we've been doing Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in some ways, that makes us complacent. And instead of focusing on how can we stop this disease once and for all? And I really would like to see us not stop doing research on the cure, but also go beyond the cure and find the cause and stop it.
So where do you think we're falling short right now when it comes to understanding breast cancer and finding a cure for it?
Well, we still don't know what causes it. You know, we still treat it. I've been in this business for 30 years, and we're still treating it with surgery, radiation, chemo, now hormones, and now we have a few targeted drugs as well. But we haven't changed things a whole lot, and all of these treatments have side effects. Wouldn't it be better if we could find out what the cause is and stop it? We have a vaccine for cancer of the cervix. You know, cancer of the breast could be a virus. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. So let's focus on trying to figure that out as well while we're also working on the cure.
For example, Susan G. Komen Foundation, they raise $55 million a year through the cause marketing, through the pink items. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And I think in some ways we're victims of our own success. We've raised all this money, but we haven't been so good at focusing where it's being spent. So a lot of it is letting researchers work on whatever they think is interesting and will move things along, instead of saying to them, we want you to find the answer, and focusing the research on really a challenge that'll stop the disease.
Susan G. Komen also, by the way, is the largest nonprofit funder of breast cancer research. They say they put $450 million in nearly 2,000 different research projects. I mean, are they just missing the mark, or is it misguided?
No, they've done a great job in funding research, and I certainly wouldn't complain about that. But the way we do research in this country generally is to allow researchers to come up with whatever ideas they have and submit them and get them funded. And so it's like having a field and hoping a few wildflowers will pop up. But instead, I think sometimes we need to have a garden where we plant seeds and we say, this is what we want you to work on. In the same way we said, we want to get to the moon. That's what we're going to focus on. We can say, we want to find the cause of breast cancer, and we want all of you to give us your best ideas on that, and let's fund one thing and really get it done.
What can women out there do then to help this?
Well, one thing women can do is join the Army of Women, the Love Avon Army of Women. And what we're trying to do is get enough women who are willing to participate in research to find the cause, so that we can move that on as fast as we can. Women who don't have breast cancer, women who have breast cancer, we have over 340,000 women signed up right now, and a lot of times we can get everybody that the researcher needs in a week, accelerating the research 5 or 6 years and really moving us faster. I have a sense of urgency. I'm getting old, and I want to see this solved.
Yeah, absolutely, and I know so many do. I mean, all of us have somebody in our lives who's been touched, unfortunately, by breast cancer. It'll be interesting to see if we do move to a cure. And a cause.
Prevention.
Well, I mean, you have to be able to figure out the cause before you can get to the cure, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being with us this morning, Dr. Susan Love. Her book is called Dr. Susan Love's Breast Book, and we'll also link people with the website for the Army of Women if they're interested in finding out more. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it. John?
Got about 3 minutes to the time.